Hello everybody. Welcome to Enter the Gungeon. So this game just came out. It is developed by Dodge Roll and published by Devolver Digital. Ah yes, Devolver Digital. We love them. They give us such things as Broforce. So, hello, can we keep that up please? Thank you. Alright, so this is a pixel art 2D rogue-lite bullet hell shooter. If that doesn't make any sense, it will shortly, but first let's take a look at our options. So video first. You're going to notice a bullets theme in this game, so just get ready. So resolutions, got pretty much everything you want here. They do go to 4K, however, this game is meant to be played in 1080p, so you do have a scaling mode if you push it beyond 1080p, but as you can see, it says intended visual design, makes our artist happy, only available when correct resolution is selected. If you change it, it'll start bitching at you that you've taken it beyond what it was meant for. However, they have provided this scaling mode for you if you should choose to. Screen mode, full screen, borderless window, and windowed. The windowed mode doesn't have mouse constraints, so that's going to be an issue for you if you have more than one monitor. Also, I've noticed this. Why are you on, VC? Go away. My monitor, we're playing this in monitor 1 right now, however it thinks we're in monitor 2. I don't know what the deal is with that. Lighting quality, shader quality, real-time reflections, debris quality. So, this is not a terribly demanding game, but these options are nice to have if you want to turn them on and off, if for some reason you're experiencing slowdown. Because there's lots of stuff that can explode in this game. Yes. Audio, music, SFX, UI volume. You even have speaker setups for headphones and speakers. This is going to change it around a little bit for you. So it's nice to have all three of these separate sliders. I approve. Controls. You can do a Xbox controller. You can also do a mouse and keyboard. It works fine with mouse and keyboard. I prefer controller just because it does have local co-op. And gameplay. You have enable quick gun switch, hide empty guns in combat. This is a nice feature. I recommend turning it on because that way you won't cycle through to a gun with no ammo in the middle of a fight, which is bad. Language. And you can quick start this game. When it first loads up, when the logo comes up, you can press on the controller Y, and it'll drop you straight into the Gungeon, and it will do so with the last character used, or you can set it to the one you want. Screen shake amount, co-op, there's a text speed, controller, there's a little bit of aim assist on the controllers. This is standard, I haven't changed any of this. Cursor if you so want, I tend to like that one. Mini-map display, out of combat, never, always. Speedrun mode and beast mode, no, I suck at that. You have save slots, and you can reset your progress. It's not a bad options menu. This is a 2D game. Let's jump in and take a look. So here we are, in the entrance to the Gungeon. You have 4 characters you can play right now. There is apparently another one, or some others you can unlock. Haven't gotten quite that far yet because I'm bad at this game. Yeah, the Marine, who has a basic pistol, armor, can call in an ammo drop, and I forget what the book does. I think it's reload speed. You have the pilot, who has a ray gun, a lockpick. He gets discounts at the shop. The convict, she starts with 2 weapons and a Molotov cocktail. And the hunter, who has a pistol, a awesome crossbow, and a dog. I think it's supposed to be a corgi. I'm not sure. We're going to jump in with the Marine, because he can take the most hits, and that's important because I'm bad at this game. So as you can see, this little dude right here will let you enter co-op. Now, you're going to notice some people standing around. This is the tutorial area over here. I'm not going to go into any of these others except this one a little later on because I don't want to spoil things for you guys. Half the fun of a roguelite like this is discovering things for yourself. So what is the setup for Enter the Gungeon? Well, you've come to the Gungeon, and you want to get down to the last floor of the Gungeon. Right away, you'll be noticing that there are lots and lots of bullets. The enemies look like walking shotgun shells. There are explosions, there are things happening everywhere. So let's talk about the HUD here. So up on the left I have 3 hearts and then a little armor thing. Those are my hits. There's also 2 blue bullets. These are blanks. I can click both thumbsticks, and those blanks will get rid of every bullet on the screen, plus knock back enemies a bit. It's pretty useful for bosses. Another great mechanic of this game is being able to, oh god, excuse me, is being able to knock over tables and take cover behind them. It's very cool. It fits the theme of this game, which is basically guns, 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 guns. If you're not a fan of guns in games, this might not be the game for you. Also on the HUD, we have a key, and we have... Oh god! Have the little bullets with the number 7 by them. That is currency. This game's currency is spent brass. So we've got another key. You notice me reloading as well. Now my default pistol and every character's default weapon has infinite ammo. However, other guns that are not your default guns do consume ammo. Ammo conservation is a big deal in this game. This is an empty room. Sometimes there's secrets. You generally find them by shooting the wall with a specific weapon. Now, every floor in this game is procedurally generated. However, the rooms are handcrafted. So while the way they're put together is random, the rooms themselves were built by hand with an eye to basically a good combat experience. So I've seen the same room a few times, but there's a huge variety of them. So you're not going to be seeing the same room over and over again every floor. You also have noticed me dodge rolling. When you're in the air, for the first half of this, you have invincibility frames. The iframes wear off as soon as you touch the ground, but if you're good enough, you can basically dodge through anything. Being able to push the tables is a real nice touch to that mechanic. They will break eventually, but it gives you some nice cover temporarily. And there are certain enemies that will also take cover behind them, which I like. It adds, kind of a little bit of character to the enemies. There's also environmental hazards. That guy's attack just dropped a chandelier down. And you'll notice that things get kind of crazy kind of quickly. So that's my armor gone. That's not good. There's really not a lot else to say about the gameplay in this game. I mean, it's a bullet hell game. It's pretty self-explanatory. There are a few other things I'll get into, though. So, despite basically moving the same, each playable character so far manages to feel different because they have, different weapons and their own special little abilities. Like the Marine here can call in ammo, a supply drop, which is very nice right before a boss. Like I said, there's a little bit of an aim assist on the right stick if you're using a controller. It's not... Ow! God, too terrible, though. This is not going well. Stupid bats. I got another key. Every floor also has a shop. At least I believe every floor has a shop. This guy is not really selling anything useful, but a lot of the times they'll sell other guns. Now, time for an aspect of this game that I really enjoy. You'll have noticed in each room, once I clear it, well, not each room, but a lot of them, these little symbols will pop up that look like a revolver's chamber. These are teleport points, so even though this is a roguelite that involves a lot of exploring, the backtracking is thankfully kept to a minimum by the fact that you can instantly teleport wherever you want to go within reason, as long as you've cleared the rooms near it and gotten a teleport point. So, it takes a lot of the tedium out of it. It's actually really nice. Let's take a look over here and see what we see. Ah, a chest. Now, you can shoot the chests, but you can get trash out of them. A shock rifle. Nice, and it looks like a giant battery. So as you would expect with a game called Enter the Gungeon, it's all about guns. It has a ludicrous weapon variety. I believe there's 300 or so. And I probably want to save most of the ammo on this one for the boss, which is right there. So we'll switch back to our pistol. There's also a ton of different items. I've found one that does the blank effect when I destroying all bullets and everything when I flip over a table. I found one that increases my reload, one that lets me reload while dodge rolling. There's a ton of options. One that increases your inventory. It's the guns, the items, they're nuts. There's a gun I found that's actually a barrel that shoots fish. Double vision, one for each of you. So this is the Ammonomicon. The Ammonomicon keeps track of your guns, your items, your enemies you've encountered. So it's basically a Necronomicon, but for gun. Temporarily doubles gun output. All of them have their own little bit of lore. And actually, let's take a look at what this passive is. Better reload speeds and weapon accuracy. So let's go take on a boss. Ah, these guys. The bosses have some really cool cutscenes, intros. There is a way to turn them off, so if after you've seen them all, if you don't want to see them again, you don't have to. And we'll probably end up using a blank here. Activate our gun output thing. So some of these bosses are capable of outputting truly, there's the blank, insane patterns of bullets. Ow. Not doing so well. That's one down. The blanks refill after every floor, so I tend to save them, ow, for the boss fights. But this is one thing I like about this game, is the game is largely down to skill. Yes, I have seen runs get screwed over by not finding a gun or a floor, but by and large the game relies on your skill as a player, which is a big difference from other games. It's actually one of the reasons that I do not like Binding of Isaac, because in playing Binding of Isaac, a lot of things in Binding of Isaac, you could basically be having a terrible run and pick up one item and it'll carry you through the whole run. Or you can be having a great run and get screwed on item drops and you're just done. And I don't like that level of RNG in a game. It pisses me off, and it's one of the reasons I don't like Binding of Isaac. But this game addresses that fact, and I really appreciate the way it does it. It's all down to player skill. Let's take one more run at it with a different character, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of the other features of the game. Now, the dog supposedly can dig up treasure. I've never seen it happen, but supposedly it's a thing the dog can do. So the hunter has that really snazzy reload animation. There are bullets wielding AK-47s. Nice. But by and large, I've never really felt like the RNG in the game has completely screwed me out of a run. Even when I've not gotten good weapons, it's generally been my own poor gameplay that's gotten me killed, not surprisingly to any of you that watch this channel. What do we got here? Some of the room designs are positively evil. Let's take a look at this crossbow. This is a really fun weapon. It takes a second to charge up, or to reload rather, but it hits pretty hard. Whereas it takes me 3 shots with this gun to take these guys out, the crossbow does it in 1 hit. Yeah, all in all, this game is put together very well. It's got a very slick presentation. It's got a very cohesive art style. Some of the enemies are actually downright cute. I mean, they're just walking shotgun shells. They're adorable. The AK-47 ghosts are not adorable. They're terrible. And they need to go right back to hell where they came from. That animation to let you know you've cleared a room is great as well. Let's see how this run goes. But you feel good when you beat a boss in this game. There's 5 floors, 5 bosses, and there's a lot of other stuff in the game that, like I said, I'm not going to spoil, but there are a good number of other secrets to find. There's extra playable characters. In fact, here's this guy over here. So here's a little mini game you can play. I don't want to pay him, but actually, yeah, for the sake of the video, I'll pay him. So what we do is we have a limited number of shots to break the targets. And they'll only bounce a certain number of times. Well, that was almost cool. I can have this. Probably nothing good. That's actually a heart bottle. There's a few other things that I've found or seen in this game. You can run across basically a Dark Souls 2 homage where it's some monsters gathered around a cauldron, and if you give them a weapon, they'll transmog it into something else for you. It might not be something better, but it'll be something else. And we got a regular shotgun, cocked and locked. Let's go. Shotguns are great because they have good spread. This is an ammo refill. You have to choose which weapon you want to refill, so choose wisely. A good thing to have had money for and to buy from the shopkeep when we find him would have been a key, but alas, we spent it all on that terrible minigame that we failed horribly. Money is a precious resource in this game. You have to be stingy with it, but, you know, it was nice to show that off to you guys for the video. Some rooms are relatively simple in terms of the enemies. There's the boss. I have had some rooms throw an absolutely insane number of dudes at me. And the later levels of this game get bonkers. Ah, there you go. If there was an enemy into that, I could have killed him. Alright, we found the shopkeep. He's selling a gun and a mega hand. That is Mega Man's gun. That is the Buster. I kind of wish we hadn't played that minigame now. There's no way I'm getting that much loot from what's left in this floor. It's just not going to happen. That makes me very sad. The Scrambler, bullet or the gun? It shoots exploding eggs. I love this game. And if we can get enough bullets, we're going to go buy that mega hand. I swear to God. Empty room. Well, let's go take on the boss. Alright, boss time. We got the King of Bullets. I hate this guy. Be damage to him. Dot damage to him, rather. That's cool. Oh, God! No. What does the crossbow do to him? Tons of damage, actually. Like I said, if you're good enough, you can basically dodge anything. It's a really good example of the bullet hell inspiration to this game now. It's some of the bullet patterns that could come out are truly bonkers. Fortunately, the hunter has more health than some of the other characters. I've never seen him do that move that much. Please die. So I can show off the one other thing I want to show. And he's gone. And we got him. We're extremely low on health, and this run is going to end very badly, but... Alright, so we got some health, some armor, and some special currency. And the Luxon Cannon. That's cool. Some of the gun designs are really, really... Down we go to the next floor. We'll play around a little bit on this, and then I will probably hop out and show you guys a couple other things. Although I really kind of want to keep this run going. It's not a terrible run. Let's test this new gun out and see how good it is. It's awful. This one, on the other hand, now you can just kind of see how devious things start to get. So. And if you fall, Ugh. Well, this is how this run's going to end, huh? There we go. Bad things happen when you fall. That was really clumsy of me. Just cost me a ton of health for no good reason. I got an extra blank, though. So this is generally how my luck goes with this game, is I'll be doing fine, and then everything will just go to hell. Alright, come on. Die, thank you. If you can't tell already, I do actually really like this game. It's a very cool game. Having a lot of fun with it. If you don't like roguelites or twin-stick shooters, it's probably not going to be for you. What is this? I want to know what that is. I'm going to buy some keys, though. And continue on. But if you do like this kind of thing... Oh god, not you. You're not allowed to stand on top of each other like that. Come on. Hey, dog, dig up some treasure. This is getting a little crazy. Those things are like horrible, evil bullet bills. But yeah, if you like shooters, definitely give this one a look. If not, I mean, it might not be for you, but it's definitely a fun game. It's fair. RNG doesn't screw you too much in this game, which is something that I've had a problem with other games in this genre in the past. Definitely a gun we want to refill our ammo for. There we go. Let's switch back to the shotty. I almost feel bad when I kill the little bullet guys. They're so cute. Ow. Yep, we're dead. Alright. Well, that gives me time to show you guys one other thing in this game. It'll always tell you what killed you. Cubulon. Tells you what you had, how much money, how many kills. We had 83 kills. So the one other thing I kind of want to show you guys in this game, without spoiling anything, is something that's kind of key to the progression, so I feel like I should show this. This is a character that you can rescue in the game, so if you don't want to see, just take my word for it now, you'll want to grab this game. And if you're interested in seeing what I'm about to show you, continue watching. So this is the shop. Now, in the Hegemony shop, which is what this is called, you can buy items for the currency you get when you kill bosses. These are weapons that will appear in the Gungeon. You can either pick them up from chests or buy them from the merchant, and they will do the rocket-powered bullets. There you go. They will show up. They are things you can buy that will help you out in the game because they will change the weapons and things that might drop for you. So they're extremely useful. And that was really the only other thing I wanted to show you guys. So yeah, guys, that has been a look at Enter the Gungeon. Fantastic little game. I love it. Dodge Roll and Devolver have done a fantastic job on it. It addresses a lot of problems that I have with the roguelite genre in terms of letting you rely on skill rather than RNG bullshit. So definitely recommend it. If you want to pick it up, go for it. If you like the video, please hit like, please subscribe. If you didn't like it because you like it, I can't think of a witty pun for this. Maybe you're just gun shy. There you go. About picking this game up. Well, feel free to hit the dislike button. My name is Dan. See you next time. Like what you saw? Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Or click on one of these other videos.